I can.
Hello and welcome to the Principal's Den. My name is Chris Schnepp, the principal. On our last show, my guest was the Cat in the Hat. Well, we've got some pretty disturbing information about the Cat in the Hat's classroom. So today we are going to go on the scene and make a visit to the Cat in the Hat's classroom just to see what kind of shenanigans are going on. Saturday.
All right, today we're going to take our eye step assessment. All of you should have a pencil. You should not be talking to your neighbor. Your eyes need to be on your own paper. This is a serious test.
I need a pencil.
I need a pencil too.
Okay, I will get you a pencil.
Number 2, please.
Are you going to tell us
Does
to
anyone
erase
have
on the
any questions? I need you to be quiet. Does anyone have any questions before we start the test? Because once we start the test, you're not allowed to get up out of your seat. You cannot talk to your friends. Your eyes need to be on your own paper. You shouldn't have anything on your desk. Excuse me.
Did you burp or fart?
Please. In your seats, please. Okay, you will have 35 minutes to complete this test. Do your best.
Hey, at least that's not an hour.
At least that's not an hour. Is that an hour? That's less than an hour.
At least
I need a
that's...
pencil.
Okay, I will get you a pencil.
Not a number 3.
Not
Or
a
a
number
number
3.
one.
Or number 1.
Just a pencil made out of a dead tree.
Hey, this guy took your ice, or dice.
Okay, guys, do your best.
What's number 1?
I need you to stop talking. This is a test. We've been studying this for the last several months. Take your time.
Hey, there's no answers on this paper.
If you have a question, you need to raise your hand quietly.
Hey,
You need to close your mouth.
there's no answers on this paper.
You're supposed to.
He won't.
I need you
Hey,
to
what's your
stop.
name again?
You should not be talking to him.
He wants. I want him to tell me answers. What are you guys looking at? I'm trying to take this test.
You're putting pressure on me. I have anxiety. Synonym.
What does an apostrophe mean?
Shh.
What's an apostrophe? He took my pencil.
I did my eye.
He took my pencil. Oh, thank you, Cat.
I hit my eye. I'm gonna die.
You're not allowed to leave.
Can I cry?
Hey, you quit looking at me and you take your test. She told us to watch our own papers.
You have 5 minutes remaining.
I can think no one's there. Hey, think too.
That looks like Mr. Schnepp's nose.
Oh, that dude is weird. What's number 1?
My opinion is this test is stupid.
If you keep this up, I'm going to have to sorry, students. We're going to have to take a timeout. I have to ask thing 1 and thing 2 to leave. They're too much of a distraction for you. Boys. Maybe next time.
Here we are standing outside of the Cat in the Hat's classroom. We are going to talk to a few students because we understand that thing 1 and thing 2 were wreaking havoc in the classroom as the students were trying to take the test. Follow me in. Hello, my name is Chris Schnepp, and I am the interviewer from the Principal's Den. And I understand that you had thing 1 and thing 2 in your classroom when you were trying to take a test. Is that true?
Yes.
Were they creating some problems?
Yes.
It was my understanding that thing 1 was sitting right there next to you. Is that correct? And what is your name, young man? Hunter Christie. So while you were trying to take the test, Hunter, and you had to speak up for my photographer so she can hear you. While you were trying to take the test, Hunter, what was thing 1 doing?
Asking her for questions, answers to the test.
Asking her for answers to the test. Did you give thing 1 answers to the test?
No.
What would have happened to you if you had given him answers to the test?
The teacher could have thrown away my test.
Oh, the teacher could have thrown it, and that wouldn't have been fair to you, would it? Because you're sitting there. I understand that you were just trying to take your test. What else was thing 1 doing, Hunter?
He was putting his chair on the desk and trying to come up there.
So I bet that was quite distracting, right? So were you having a hard time concentrating on taking your test while he was doing that? And so what was the Cat in the Hat doing during this time? Was the Cat in the Hat just letting them do whatever they wanted?
No.
No. What was the Cat in the Hat doing?
Stopping them from doing that.
Stopping them from doing that? Okay. And from my sources, thing 2 is sitting right there.
Yeah.
And what is your name?
Tinsley.
Tinsley what?
Awesome.
This is Tinsley Closser, and this is where thing 2 was sitting. What was thing 2? Was thing 2 distracting you from taking your test? What kinds of things was he doing?
He was putting this up and putting it up on my head, and he was reading out loud.
Reading out loud. And when he was reading out loud, was it making it hard for you to read?
Yeah.
So this table over here said that the Cat in the Hat was making sure that thing 1 and thing 2 were trying to do what they're supposed to be doing. Would you agree with that? So the Cat in the Hat was doing what she was supposed to be doing to try to make the testing environment nice and quiet for you guys? Uh-huh. Did they bother any of you people over here?
Yeah. Yes.
What were they doing to bother you guys? What's your name?
Kirsten Snyder.
Kirsten Snyder. What was they doing to bother you, Kirsten?
They kept going over there. They were throwing pencils.
Throwing pencils. And is that something that you guys are supposed to do during the test? Well, who could tell me why it's very important that in the testing environment for ISTEP that everybody's quiet? Why do we need everybody quiet and paying attention? What's your name, young lady?
Faith Beeman.
Faith Beeman. What do you have to say, Faith?
It's not good to do that because other people are trying to work and you don't want to distract them.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that needs to be said? Yes, ma'am. What was your name again?
Jasmine
Jasmine.
Walker.
Jasmine Walker.
Thing 1 was going over to thing 2 and standing on his chair, waving his arms back and forth.
Excuse me.
That thing 1. Who was worse, thing 1 or thing 2?
Thing 2.
Thing 2 was worse?
Yeah, thing 2.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So, well, we'd like to thank you for your time. Sounds like Kat, nice to see you again. Your show airs tonight, by the way.
I am excited about it.
But from my understanding, that you did a very nice job of trying to keep the testing environment pure for these kids, so that they could do a good job. So thing 1 and thing 2 finally calmed down.
And he hit his head on the door going out.
Oh yeah. Oh, why were they going out the door?
They got in trouble.
Oh, did the teacher take him out of the room so that you guys could complete your test?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is Chris Schnepp, your host of the Principal's Den, on location in the Cat in the Hats room. I will probably be having the I-Step Cop back on the show soon as we dig deeper into this travesty of test-taking madness. Have a good day.